Oh, hi there. I've been getting a lot of messages, an overwhelming amount, telling me not to quit my day job. So let's break down how this riff is built. I am a half step down, but for the tabs and for the ease of communication, I'm going to talk like it's in standard tuning. It's not because I'm lazy. The riff is going to be over an E major 9 chord, in a major scale that is your root, 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th. I'm going to break the riff down into sections, which I recommend you practice in isolation, because she's a slippery one! Starting with an E major 7 arpeggio, all picked. Then an E major 9 arpeggio by sliding your 3rd up to your 5th, and then your 9th down to your 7th. So far, each section. Again, practice them in isolation. Then sweep pick what looks like a B major arpeggio ending on a G sharp. Why a B major arpeggio? I'll explain that later. Then a hammer on into a slide, catching the top string with your picking hand finger. Also, these two notes need to ring at the same time. We want that dissonance. Because it sounds good sometimes. Then we're gonna sweep pick, fucking hair in my mouth. Get out of my mouth! Then we're gonna sweep pick another B major arpeggio with a G sharp in there. Again, I will explain the B major later. By the way, these are all downstrokes except for the very last note. That sounded terrible. The riff culminates with a bend that you slide up to. You're going to release the bend, but do not release it straight. Don't do this. Instead, you should use a nervous vibrato on the way down, so it has some character. Then, as with any good riff, you're going to resolve, in this case to the major 3rd. Here's all the pieces played twice each. All together. And there it is. Piece of cake. Oh yeah, remember what I said before?
Again, I will explain the B major later.
Another fun way of looking at this riff is as a B major add 11 chord played over the top of an E major chord, the combination of which forms an E major 9 chord. That's a upper structure, a superimposition, or a polychord if you want to call it that. I don't really care, but I just like your attention to detail.